Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do this whole video or not. I was trying to do a quick little video of how hard it's been the last month or so. Oh, my dog just saw a cat outside the fence. This last month has been really, really tough. I am still right now trying to recover from spending weeks outside in the heat and the sun with my friend. He was really been being awesome, and ended up getting two cars here. One which I could not afford after it all got said and done and was fixed, and the other one just got done like just yesterday, and it has been such a freaking long month with starting out with the colonoscopy, and that went all fine. I wasn't as stressed about that as I have been all the symptoms and crazy weirdness I've been having. I mean, I didn't think it was my colon anyways. I kind of think it's my kidneys, but I don't know, and I don't know if switching my meds will be any good or not. But I just know that the heat is killing me, and it has been totally taking me out. And I have felt stressed because I felt bad that I couldn't help with the last car. And the first car, I bent over backwards trying to help because I thought that he was going to help me get this car no matter how much it cost. And then it ended up costing more than I could actually do on my own. So he said he would do, actually, he didn't say anything, and he just got a car back here, and it was free. And so he spent a bunch of hours working on it. But I have been feeling so bad because by the time he got the second car back here that I was actually going to get, I've been so sick. I mean, I've been throwing up every night. I've been barely being able to function. I was actually trying to get to do a video the last couple days, and just to show you how stressful it's been for me. And I have literally been falling asleep and taking naps in the middle of the day. And I have been trying to wean myself off doing that because for a while when you're healing, I mean, I got hurt in an accident moving. Okay, so I didn't get hurt at work, and so it was all on my own. I was like moving furniture, my own furniture. I was moving from one house to another, and we were using a U-Haul van, and I was trying to lift a bookcase into it, and it fell on me. And after that, I could barely move. That was like basically the last of the band stuff we did, and I left all the rest of my stuff there. I just said I couldn't do it anymore. I almost went to the ER on Christmas. It really, really sucked, and it really, and it's been so hard. I've been like going to physical therapy. I've been seeing doctor after doctor, and uh, it's been so hard because the things I think might fix my situation or help it a lot are the things that the doctor doesn't try to recommend. Like, they don't recommend a chiropractor. They don't want you to go see a neurosurgeon, and unless they say you should. And so they took x-rays of my back, and they were like, oh, well, that gap in your spine, people work with that all the time. And I'm like, but it's painful. I mean, yeah, people might work with it all the time, but do they also have HIV, and are they also a cancer survivor? It's like I haven't had trouble with my cancer, or the cancer, in many, many years, but still, it's like 20 years ago, I had half my cervix taken out, and they were worried I couldn't even carry my daughter next year. And so it was super scary that there's all these issues that I'm having, like all these physical issues, but no one can figure out what's going on. They try to say it's fibromyalgia. They don't want to look into it anymore. And they're like, oh, you have bone spurs like an 85-year-old woman. But we don't think that that's doing any nerve damage so it's like they're shutting off all of the things that I have suggested to try to check that could like just go, hey, yeah, maybe a chiropractor might take a little bit of whatever might be pinching down on a nerve. Maybe it can help. Maybe it can help the fact that your hand gets stuck and you can't move it sometimes. Like, I was trying to help my friend, and I could not move my hand a couple times, and it really sucked. And I'm trying to have good lighting and not have the sun right behind me. But I guess that's what I'm going to have to do because my arm is getting really, really hurting right now. I'm trying to not have to show you all the junk in front of my house. I have a bunch of recycling out there. But anyways, My pasta's gonna be done soon, but I'm trying to make myself eat at the proper time and not spend too much time outside working on my garden. But at the same time, I have to do stuff in my garden or else the plants will die or the fruit won't get harvested or stuff like that. And right now, my kids are on vacation. And in fact, actually, my daughter just got back, but she's trying to wean her way to move out and everything. So I can't just say, "Oh, you've got to be here with me every day and help me out." So she's here some days working with me and helping do the housekeeping and stuff, but it's like most days she's got to have her own stuff to do, and it's really frustrating that I can't get all this stuff done by myself. I mean, I'm only 47, and you would think that I could water plants twice a day and deal with trying to make myself dinner and eat and not have that be too much to do in the day. I mean, come on, that is not acceptable. And how am I going to go to school? How am I going to be able to go back to work? How am I going to be able to do any of these things, which I'm trying to do hopefully in the next rest of the year or a year from now. And because, I mean, school starts in like a few weeks. And so I'm like, what am I going to do? Now my allergies are going to go crazy because I'm outside. It finally got cooled off towards even in and out. It's 95 inside and outside. It was 114 today, so I was dying. And that was 100. It was 95 in my house and 114 out here. So it was like no break, and I get no break really from the heat unless I go hide out in my son's room, which I try to only do for a few hours during the day because I've got other stuff I have to do. I mean, if someone stops over or if, I've got to water the garden actually 3 times a day because it's 114 and my vegetables would not look like they look. I mean, right here, you can see my tomatoes are right there. That's my tomatoes. And literally, I'm smaller than the tomato plant by like 5. So, I mean, there's no way I could even there's 3 people would have to put their arms around that plant to be surrounding it. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. But, anyways, I'm trying not to be frustrated. I'm beat from the heat. I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing things, and it's been scary and frustrating. And I'm not trying to complain to people. Oh, there's my pasta. I'm not trying to complain or anything, but it's just I want to let people know that you should cherish how you feel in the beginning because it doesn't last forever. After you get to the 20-year mark, it starts to get to where all the little things are harder to bounce back from, which is normal when you age. But if I have 85-year-old bone spurs and I have 85-year-old condition of my back and my bones and stuff, then that's not right. And a 47-year-old girl, that's not right. And sorry. And so there is something wrong with that. So I don't know. I'm just venting, and thank you all for listening, and I better go get my pasta. So peace until next time.